Dozens of people were rescued and evacuated after a fire broke out at a large commercial building in the South Korean city of Seongnam on Friday, fire officials said. More than 100 firefighters and 40 vehicles were deployed to the scene of the blaze, according to the Gyeonggi provincial fire department. TV footage showed smoke and flames coming from the lower part of the building. Officials' department said about 50 people managed to exit the property, while emergency workers rescued another 40. It wasn't immediately clear whether anyone was still inside the 8-story building, which has multiple basement levels. The fire department said while some people were treated for smoke inhalation, there was no reports of serious injuries. The cause of the fire was not immediately known.
У меня машина пробита, пошли ехать. У меня машина пробита, пошли ехать.
Russia plans to strike the Japanese nuclear power plant in the event of war, the Financial Times explained. The publication made such a conclusion after studying the secret documents of 2013 to 2014. Sources showed the documents according to which Russia trained its officers in 2008 to 2014. They say that in the event of a conflict on the eastern borders of the country, Russian troops will strike 160 objects in South Korea and Japan. Half of them are military bases, air bases, naval fleets, command posts. And the second half is civil objects, bridges, highways and railways, tunnels. The list of potential targets includes energy infrastructure, including nuclear power plants in Japan and chemical plants in Busan. Journalists also note that Russia's plans indicate confidence in its missile systems. It was planned to use X-101 missiles launched from Tu-160 bombers to attack the radar station on Okusiri Island. The probability of destroying the target was estimated at 85%. The Financial Times writes that during the war against Ukraine, the Russian rockets showed themselves poorly. According to FT sources, the documents are still relevant and show that the Russian military is afraid of attacks on the eastern borders of its country. Russians are worried about the defenselessness of the eastern part before the attack of the Americans, NATO, or their allies. In addition, it is clear from the documents why Russian military aviation makes regular flights along the borders of Japan and South Korea. The goal is to test the enemy's anti-aircraft defense, fixing where and when the planes will be raised to intercept the Russian forces. The occupying country, the Russian Federation, secretly prepared officers for attacks on Japan and the Republic of Korea, informs the edition of the Financial Times. Secret plans of the Kremlin have been found by journalists, and now they write with reference to these documents that the strike plans, which are mentioned in the military documents of the Russian Federation, envisage strikes on more than 160 objects, of which only 82 are military and the rest are civilian. At the same time, among the Russian targets, which became known thanks to the leak of secret documents, are the command posts of the armed forces of Japan and the Republic of Kazakhstan, as well as tunnels, radar installations, naval facilities, and the energy infrastructure of these countries. It is emphasized that the Kremlin chose targets for strikes very carefully. It is also noted in the secret documents, with the help of which the armed forces of the Russian Federation are going to break through the defense of South Korea and Japan.